Emo just coming. You have flip. I can help you in like 2 seconds. We kill him in there. We kill him in there.
Oh my god, that's a whole team. Okay.
Oh! Oh!
I'm not joining in on you guys. I'm sorry. That's no team with it.
Dude, we're fucking them up. We're fucking them up. In the lamp, bro. In the lamp. He's dead. Oh! I surrender. I surrender instantly because there was 4 people in that lamp and we killed all 4. I'd uninstall the game. Period.
You killed the Yamoja as well?
Yeah. Hello, hope you guys are doing well, and today I'm bringing you some Anubis jungle gameplay. I would like to say more Anubis jungle gameplay because I think that the last time we played Anubis on the channel, it was in the jungle. I really like Anubis in the jungle. It's so much fun. The build is at the start of the video in the form of a screenshot in case you missed it. And yeah, we're just going to talk about a couple of things this video. We're going to go over obviously how to play Anubis in the jungle. If you were looking as to a more like formal, like how do I play Anubis? I already do have an Anubis guide up on the channel, so I'll try to remember to put that in the description or in a card somewhere, but in case I don't, just go up to the channel and you can look up. I don't think we're gonna get a kill here. But yeah, just take a look at the playlist titled My God Guides in the thing. Hopefully we're able to get this, but if not, I think we have a pretty decent chance at killing this Aladdin, unless he levels both dashes, which I don't think I've ever seen happen. Every time they level the second dash because of the damage with the genie charge and like the first ability for the wave clear and just overall poke, he leveled both dashes, which is very interesting. Unfortunate for us because obviously we won't grab that kill, but then also like nerfs his damage, so maybe there's a chance he could have turned that fight around. Anyways, when it comes to jungle, it's going to be unfortunate that we did lose over on the left jungle camp, the rotating buff camp. But at the same time, we did get this oracles on our own, so I think that's a really good trade. Still would have preferred to get that rotating jungle camp. Obviously, that should be like your #1 priority when you're playing jungle. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? We're playing some Anubis. I kind of interrupted myself as to what this video was going to actually contain, so I'm going to go ahead and go over that again. We're going to talk a little bit about playing Anubis in the jungle. You're going to learn how to play jungle just in general, and then we're also going to talk pretty in-depth into the build. One kind of like, I like to talk about the build as it comes up in the video, like as I get the items, because I like to tell you like really in depth as to why I'm going certain items. I don't like to just tell you go this and go that and buy this and buy that. I want you to know why you're buying these items so that when these items fall in and out of the meta, you know what you're looking for and not what specific items to buy standing alone. You also just know what you're looking to buy, and you can make your own educated decisions in that regard. And then I also like doing it like as it becomes important during the match, because I like to say I buy this item because it offers me this and it's going to be very impactful, and then in the very next fight you're like, yeah, he was doing a lot more damage, or he was healing a lot more, or whatever the case might be, as we're looking for a gank over on the right side. Yamoja doesn't have beads. The enemy Jingwei has blink, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do much, especially with my team so far behind me. Also, her global emoting kind of makes me think that she knows we're here, but then they also just continue to clear the camp like nothing was wrong. I'm going to attempt to hit them both with some damage because I really don't know who my team's going to target when they get here, and it looks like Yamoja was the person we're going to target. Unfortunately, they're right next to towers, so I don't think we're going to kill them, and the enemy jungler's here. Now, Aladdin in the early game isn't that big of a deal, so I'm not going to really retreat too heavily. I'm going to continue to attempt to do some damage here in hopes that I could like maybe stick around and get a kill here in a minute. Hopefully they do pressure us, and it looks like the Aladdin's going to look to continue to go on us. Should be like the freest kill ever if he does. I'm going to try to bait him this way. Now we come back in. I'm going to actually go for the Yamoja because she's super low, and we will be able to clean that kill on the Yamoja. But now Aladdin has ult, so if he decides to ult, I'm going to have to counter his ult with my ult, and now he should be dead. And fighting my demons not to laugh spam him, because that was really funny. I kind of panicked a little bit. Oh, is she dead too? Please kill her. Please kill her. Thinking back on that fight, I think that if I would have like hid behind the Neath and let the Neath body block, we would have not only killed her but lived. Unfortunately, we ended up dying, but we did get first blood and an assist, so that's going to be pretty worth it here. What was I saying before we got into that fight? I can't remember. I was talking about the build. Oh, the preamble for the build. This is not going to be a like full lifesteal. All 7 of my items are gonna have some sort of lifesteal in it. That's not what this is. I don't tend to go full lifesteal in Smite 2. It just feels off. And I'm gonna go over what like some of my thoughts as to why it feels off. Like some of my like not predictions, as I'm fighting 2 people, but our Nuwa is on the way, so we might be able to get something done here. Very low. Nice job, but we won't be able to finish her off just yet. I do have my ultimate coming up soon. My wrap's coming up soon, that of which I will hit. But he's Aladdin, so he'll just run up walls like Spider-Man and be okay. But wait, why is the new wall still here? Where did she go? I was about to say, this new wall is like the freest kill. Wait, is she clearing the... No. Okay, I was about to say. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, it's not gonna be a full lifesteal build. Let me just go ahead and now, while we're clearing the jungle, talk about why I think that is the case. Why I don't think that that full like lifesteal build works anymore on any character. And even to the point where I don't think I should just build lifesteal on anyone, to be honest, apart from like one item, maybe. Like when I play hunters, I don't even build lifesteal anymore. Not even one item. No devil gloves at the start. No blood forge. No nothing. First and foremost, I think that as we try to gank her, she has wards though. That's crazy to be warding this early. She probably just placed the wards from the jungle that I have one of that I have not placed. And I should probably do sometime soon. But anyways, I tend to, when I play jungle, just collect those and hold them in my inventory because I forget. But anyways, like I was mentioning, I don't build lifesteal on anyone, and this is my kind of thought process on that as I'm coming over to this lamp to see if we can either go into the lamp and help the Amaterasu or just kill him on the way out. Looks like we're going to be able to come in here, and the Nuwa will claim that kill, and Amaterasu will live just barely. And we'll clear this blue buff with her, and then go about our business. But yeah, like I was mentioning, in Smite 1, and this is something that I really did not like about Smite 1, we can try to fight this Kabrakan. He's the same level as I am. Very tanky with his passive and his starter item because he did go the... Ooh! He just like straight up killed the Amaterasu. This is not good. I don't think I can fight him at this stage of the game. Maybe a little bit later on. I just want to make sure that I get this... what do you call it? Totem. I'm going to go ahead and stun him and run away. This is not a fight I'm willing to take this early on without my Amaterasu by my side. Yeah, I keep trying to get over this topic, but then I get distracted by a fight. Like I was mentioning a billion times now, something that I really disliked about Smite 1 in their design with the items is that you can get items in Smite 1 that gave you like all the stats you could ever need. An item like Spear of Desolation gave you a really good amount of cooldown reduction, a really good passive. It gave you... Is he gonna see me? No, but she is. I'm gonna go ahead and hit her with the full combo here. That's her ultimate down. I'm gonna try to claim this little gold. I don't think we can kill her. Matter of fact, she's gonna end up killing our new one, unfortunately. But I'm gonna look to see if I can maybe do something over on this side, or ooh, a gank on the Nuwa who did decide to go aggressive. Now we know she has no ult, so this could go pretty well for us if I can catch up to her, that of which I will. My one hopefully will clear the minions, and a couple of auto attacks will grant me this kill. That's 1, that's 2. I need 1 or 2 more. I just have to catch up to her and hit those auto attacks. My third ability is coming off of cooldown as well. My first ability after I miss my third ability, and we'll be able to grab us that kill. Hopefully clear this wave without dying to minions, and then go about our business yet again while I try to talk over this topic that I've been trying to talk about for the last 9 minutes. Where was I? Oh, you can buy an item in Smite 1 that gives you everything. Something like Spear of Desolation will give you a lot of power, some flat penetration, some cooldown reduction, and a wonderful passive. In Smite 2, you don't have items, bloated items like that. You don't have one item that's going to give you a good amount of everything, in my opinion. There are some that give you some pretty good stats, but items like Hasar's Wings that give you like a lot of everything or really powerful effects are like 4,000 gold. In Smite 1, there are no items that were that expensive. Even with like the glyph system, items were not that expensive. And even something like, you know, the glyph on certain items weren't even that, like, they were good at doing one thing. They didn't give you a bunch of things that you can do, right? So just basically to all of this to say, in Smite 1, you have to be a little bit more picky and choosy about what you build. You know that if you're building high amounts of cooldown reduction, then you're going to be lacking on damage and you're going to be lacking on penetration. You know that if you're building heavy into penetration, then you're going to be lacking cooldown reduction. right? It's that kind of which I like, to be completely fair, as I join this fight once again, missing the wrap, missing just about everything else. Hit the 3 though, and now she decided to go back in, so that's gonna allow me to alter and do quite large amount of her damage, or rather quite large amount of her health through my damage. But then she's gonna go ahead and just blink away and live. Both of them are gonna live at 0 health. Neathal is just gonna be barely off the mark. That is so unfortunate. I'm just gonna run at her to see if I can do anything, but I'm not gonna go too crazy. I went too crazy. Rip. I think another wonderful example of this like bloated items within Smite 1 as compared to Smite 2 is Rod Tahuti. Like Rod Tahuti gave you a bunch of penetration, a bunch of power, and then that wonderful passive, and then you can glyph the item to make it even more powerful later on. Whereas in Smite 2, you do get the penetration, you do get the passive, and you do get the power, but the penetration that you get is lacking. It's like 5% penetration, which obviously is useful, but it's nothing, to be completely honest. So you can't just build one item that's going to give you everything. As I join in on this fight, do stun the Jingwei. She is probably going to end up ulting away right off of my 1, and I'm going to get Yamoja walled off as well, so that will allow her to escape, at least for the time being. My ultimate will be wasted by me because he did have his dash, as he does at all times, but I am coming up behind them here, and I should be able to hit the wrap onto this enemy Yamoja, or him, if somehow I fire it through the Yamoja. And again, just a bunch of people escaping at 0 health. It's okay, I'm building up my damage, and that shouldn't be the case for much longer. Where's my team at? Did I just back in place? Do I bait her here? Do I hit that stun? I do hit that stun. He dashes away. And I think I'm just gonna clear this little neutral camp. Where was I? That's gonna end off the items things. So I think that's why the lifesteal thing. Ooh, Aladdin's back. I'm gonna go ahead and get in position to continue this fight here. I think I should be able to do quite a large amount of damage, especially if he just steps back into my damage. And if he ults me, he's gonna end up healing me, and I'm pretty sure I can fight him in his ultimate. That sucks though. I'm sad that the Sobek did end up dying. I think that the Neath and I, alongside this Nuwa though, have a really good opportunity to come back into this fight and do quite a lot of damage, especially if the Nuwa hits like a double stun and allowing us to get a double kill. Now there's one person left alive, and he's coming right towards me. He's gonna miss his ultimate, and now I should be able to kill him with an auto attack alongside the auto attack from the Neath will grant us that kill. Probably call for a Gold Fury, but I'm kind of low, so that's a little bit scary of a situation. So I'm just gonna clear this wave and back. Oh, the Nuwa decided to show up as well. I don't have much, but I do have my ultimate, and I should be able to kill her with it here in a second. And yes, for 519 gold. So I'm glad that I stuck around for just a little bit longer to allow me to get that kill. Unfortunately, the Neath did pass away. Rip. All right, so I'm going to start talking about the build a little bit here soon, but I do want to just very quickly before I get started, mention that if you are enjoying this video, make sure to like, comment, and specifically subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on future Smite content. I post videos every single day, ranging from character guides, just in general guides like my Smite 1 beginner's guide, or sorry, Smite 2, and then also just general gameplay videos like the one you're watching now. So if any of that interests you, do subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. And look around at the channel. I probably already posted a guide or a video that you might find helpful / enjoy. Now, off of that, I also do have a Twitch. There he is. I was waiting for him. I do have my blink available. He's gonna dash away. I'm gonna start walking the opposite direction, but then I run into the Nuwa, so we're gonna again do a complete U-turn. But now that the Nuwa is still back here, I guess. I thought she was already through. We should be able to do a lot here, especially with both his rundown and also his what do you call it, blink. We'll be able to kill him, and now Nuwa's in a sticky situation. I don't have any cooldowns up, unfortunately. The only way I might kill her is if my slow reaches her here, that of which it did. So she is pretty slowed right now. I'm going to be able to alter here soon with the stun into the ultimate, and we should be able to claim that kill as well, putting us 7-2 on the Anubis. So doing pretty well up in the jungle with Anubis. Anubis jungle is just so much fun. What was I saying? Oh, I have a Twitch. I stream on Thursdays and Fridays. So if that's something you're interested in, it's a bit of a different experience. I get to interact and answer your questions live directly, which I think is always fun. And also whenever I'm streaming, we are doing a viewer game, so you can pop in and play at any time. And that brings me to the Discord server, the last thing I'm going to talk about. If you want to play some games with me or have any questions for me, that's the best way to reach me. And then furthermore, if you just want some nice, non-toxic people to play Smite with, then that's the best place to do it as well. If you just want some people to help you learn. Suggestions with builds, help with certain techniques or whatever, strategies, help with certain roles, whatever the case may be, we can help you in the Discord. So she did come over here but did not steal these, and I do have the little Naga minions now. I am known to be very bad at using those, so hopefully we'll get some good use out of those. I probably shouldn't have picked them up. I did hit her with the stun, but this is a moment where she just dashes anyways past the stun, and it doesn't really end up mattering, so I don't think we'll pick up any kills here. My entire jungle is down at the moment, so taking this fight is actually something that I'm completely okay with, knowing that I'm not losing any potential farm even if nothing gets done. We might be able to get rid of some of their relics or ultimates, which is always valuable. He's kind of extremely out of position, no more escape options to him, but I'm not going to chase him halfway across the map and get tunnel vision. There's a fight going on over here that I can take part in, so I'm going to rotate back towards my team. There's someone fighting. The Neath is fighting the Jingwei over there. I don't think I can make it all the way over there, but what I can do is just ult this poor Nuwa once again, killing her. I'm starting to feel bad. And now this Yamoja is the person that I'm staring at. My first ability will do quite a large amount of damage to her here, and now maybe a stun into a 3 will capture that kill unless she ults in between me and her and I'm not able to pick it up. That really sucks. And the Neath did end up dying over there, which is unfortunate. Gold Fury cannot be done, but I could possibly kill this Jingwei now that she probably has nothing left after fighting. I did miss the root and she did blink, but I think I should be able... Okay, she still has her ultimate. That sucks. After fighting the Neath for so long, she still had all of those resources. That's unfortunate. If I'm able to land this stun, but I don't think I can tank the minions, or rather the tower for that long. Now I'm in a very sticky situation. I'm going to go ahead and hit them all with a 1 and try to sustain up a little bit. I might actually be able to get away. That's everything that they have, and my team has shown up to the rescue. So there's a chance I'm able to re-engage. The Nuwa picks up the kill on the Yamoja. The Aladdin is going to get away, but I'm looking at the Jingwei that I wanted to kill initially. I'm going to wait till my third ability's up, dive the tower, and with my full combo, I'll be able to kill her as well. Grab my unstoppable badge at 9 kills and throw a little bit of global emote in there. And now with Nuwa minions, it should be pretty easy to clear. The minions will be able to tank if the Sobek wants to retreat. And it's just going to give us a lot of time to do it. My ult's coming up if need be, but again, 3 of them are dead, or 2 of them just spawned, 1 of them is still dead. And with the Neath joining us, this should be a guaranteed objective. Right on time for all of my camps to spawn. Actually, I think they spawned a long time ago, and I have 4,000 gold. So I think that's a clear back moment, because I know I've overstayed when I have 4,000 gold in hand. And now I think that after this back, because I don't like to talk during like the backs or the like death screen, I just like be quiet during that time, because I don't want to like waste your time with like random me walking back to lane moments. So I'll tell you guys about the build when I'm back. Alright, I've decided to take the teleporter over to the solo lane because I think I could pretty easily kill this Aladdin if he does decide to go for this totem, but it looks like he's going to decide to back. If he backs, then the enemy solo laner will be all on his own. He didn't back, but I still do a lot of damage. And I just need an opportunity to be able to hit him with the ult. The blink will give me that opportunity. And now this totem is ours. The solo laner, I think, just dipped. He was like, fuck that. The emoji is here for some reason. The build. So I mentioned earlier that the philosophy behind this build is not going to be full lifesteal. So what is the philosophy behind this build? It's going to be full mage, you know, one shot with a dash of lifesteal, because I don't think stacking too much lifesteal is too beneficial. But I think having at least 1 or 2 lifesteal items is going to be good, so long as they also give me some of the other stats that I want, such as intelligence. So that's the philosophy behind this build as I attempt to initiate on this enemy Jingwei, who is going to probably juke the hell out of me because I have no idea where she went. I'm going to place my third ability here, see if she's here. That of which she is not. Emo just coming. You have flip. I can help you in like 2 seconds. We kill him in there. We kill him in there.
Oh my god, that's a whole team rotation.
Oh! Oh!
I I'm not joining in on you guys. I'm sorry. That's a whole team rotation.
Dude, we're fucking them up. We're fucking them up.
No way.
In the lamp, bro. In the lamp. He's dead. Oh, I surrender. I surrender instantly because there was 4 people in that lamp and we killed all 4. I'd uninstall the game. Period. We had a bit of an Avengers moment there. I'm gonna be completely honest. I had to lock in for that moment. If there was any time to lock in during this match, it was that very moment. And I completely forgot about what I was talking about beforehand. Something about the build preamble. Okay, starter item. I'm gonna go the spear because I don't really make use of auto attacks as much on Anubis, given that 2 of your items lock you out of using auto attacks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go on to this enemy Jingwei, who's either gonna ult away or get ulted. There it is. The ult away, which means I still have my ult to just go ahead and kill her now. She didn't ult away fast enough and I'll be able to grab myself that kill. I'm gonna kill the Nuwa too. Again, my full combo just clears the minions completely and she'll die pretty easily as well. And then finally we just have the Yamoja left. I'm gonna speed run the build because we're out of time. Book of Thoth, gonna give me a lot of power, or rather intelligence. It's gonna allow me to do a lot of damage, but also it's gonna give me that flat penetration, which is really powerful in the early game. Why? Because your enemies will not have protections in the early game, so that's going to end up being very valuable and lead to a lot of early game damage. After that, Doom Orb is going to give me the intelligence that I need, alongside some percent pen to start doing damage to some of the tankier characters as the game goes on. And then also it's going to give me movement speed, which is the most important stat in the game, and I would regularly defend it, but I don't have time this time to talk about why. I just know that it is the best stat in the game. After that, Bancroft, because I am going to start needing some of that sustain, which I did make use of throughout these fights. I'm going to end this soon by blinking onto the Titan for some style points. Ratatouille is going to continue me on that route of percent pen to deal with some of the tankier characters in the end of mid-game, start of late game moment. And it's going to give me just a lot of power and through both the passive and just the intelligence. Finally, I want a little bit of cooldown reduction and more movement speed, so I'm going to go into Gem of Focus before finishing it off finally with what's that last item called? Obsidian Shard, just to be able to ensure that I'm able to one-shot this Yamoja just as easily as I one-shot just about anyone else in this game. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It was a lot of fun to play. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Twitch, join my Discord. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.